All right, well, thank you very much for watching. My name is Nadia Touch. I'm a certified health, life, and fitness coach, and also Shaklee products advocate. And today we are talking about what versus why. What a topic. So in my practice, where I help men and women in their 50s to lose stubborn 20 pounds so they can finally fit in clothes they want to fit and keep it this way, this conversation is very, very on top of our almost every conversation. Really a crucial conversation. What versus why? If you like topics like this, please join my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100. If you click on little bell right next to subscribe, you will receive an instant notification when a new video is uploaded. If you're the reader and you like to read, or you would like to receive an additional health information, please subscribe to my Thursday health tips on nadiatouch.com/newsletter. Bob is here. He is doing his project and in the parking lot at the passport office. All right, is the building open today? So, what versus why? We all know what we want, isn't it? So if I ask you what is your health goal, you will probably have an immediate answer for me. In my practice, I hear a lot, lose weight. I know what I want. If I ask you how much, you will probably know pretty quick. 20 pounds. And or you say, if I ask you second question, what else would you like in your health? You would say, I want more energy. What else would you like? I want to feel better. There's always an answer when the question is what. We really know what we want, isn't it? So imagine that we set the goals and we start working towards them. Here we are, February 1st. We are somewhat in the process of working towards our New Year resolutions. Some of us, maybe most of us, 80% of us, so 8 people out of 10, are giving up on our New Year resolutions because it's just something is not working there. We still know what we want, it's still there, but something is not working. And what's not working is really setting your why. Have you heard of the book? It's called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. The entire book is focusing on why. Not what, not how, not when. This is all logistics, is why. In my health coaching practice, I ask this question all the time, and usually several times. So here's a trick. Maybe you've heard it from me already. So if I say, what is your health goal? By the way, feel free if you would like to share with us or not, but willing to do so, please put in the comments, what is your health goal? And I'm asking you why you have that health goal. So let's say for me would be to have more energy. And my health coach is asking me, why would you like to have more energy? And I would answer, well, because I feel better during the day. And then ask yourself the same question. Why would you like to feel better during the day? And then I say, well, because I get more things done. Ask yourself the same question. Why would you like to get more things done? And really dig into your why. Really ask that why based on the previous answer that you gave, until you get to the point where I say, you know what, because if I get more things done, I'll get to spend time with my family and feel love from my kids and spend that quality time where we can hug each other, and I just feel so warm inside. So there's usually a word happiness, love, appreciation, a really big word that is important emotionally. That is going deep into the why. So let's come back and talk about what. Really, what is focusing on, as I mentioned, our goals. What is very logical. So we are somewhat comparing the mind and emotions or feelings. Goal is very mind-oriented, very logical. Goal is based on appearance. You might say, an example, yesterday I heard, I want to feel so toned when I go to high school reunion, everyone will say, you look great. That's an appearance goal. Or you have a performance goal. I want to run ultra marathon. It's something that is more than 26.2 miles. Goals also are SMART goals. Maybe you've heard this abbreviation. SMART actually stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. All right, so I will come back to this in a second and you'll know why. Let's switch gears. And did you notice all that is pretty much based on our mind conversation? Our mind can make that structure. Our mind can make a logical decision why this goal is important. Our mind can quickly say what's important in my appearance, in our performance, and our mind can put those goals pretty quickly. There will be specific, I want to lose 20 pounds by June. It makes sense, it's structured, it's logical. Those are our goals, and it's all good. And if they're not based on deep why, we tend to quit fast enough, we tend to give up, we tend to find reasons and reasonable excuses, I call them, why not do it. There will be always something more important. And we just stop. We just give up our New Year resolutions because there's not a strong foundation of our goals. The strong foundation of our goals is our why. So if you really don't know your why, I invite you to be with this conversation and build your why today, right now. Don't wait until the live stream is over. That might be too late because there's always be something more important you got to do. Bob is saying top 1% fitness for my age group to be in top 1 fitness, in top 1% in your age group in fitness. Nice. Why? Because I want my stamina and strength to be able to do what I choose to do. And I just like challenging goals. Nice. Nice. And why is it important? Why is it important for you to have that stamina and strength? And why you like challenging goals? I invite you to even dig deeper and ask yourself why. Once you have the answer, ask yourself why again. Usually when you have your deep enough why, you almost like even pause and be with it because you want to feel that emotional sensation and body feelings because it's very important. It's very emotional. And your why, oh yay, I grabbed water on purpose. So your why is your purpose reaching the goal. And you want it to be so strong, like foundation for the house. We don't want to live in a house that has weak foundation. So you really want to build your strong purpose, your strong why for reaching that goal, which is what? It's emotional. As soon as you feel you hit that emotion, sometimes it's even either brings you to tears or kind of shakes you or kind of has something in your inside. That's emotions that are coming up. That's your strong why. You want to change the way you feel about yourself for some reason. So that reason, really dig into it and say yourself why. Why is it that important? Why do I want to change myself? What's interesting about the why is most of us are not consciously aware of why. We know what we want, but we are not aware of why. So we really want to be with that conversation and stay so rooted in why more than anything. Even what becomes so non-important when you have your strong why. The possibilities in your strong why are so endless that you might be quite surprised and even shocked what you can do, what your body can do when you have strong why. It can be beyond your goals and beyond your what. You may have one goal, but because you have a strong foundation of your why, you reach that goal so fast and you go beyond. Bob is saying, because I want the emotional satisfaction of accomplishment and the consistent with my inner image of myself. May I invite you to ask yourself why again? I may not read it, but please ask yourself why again. Keep digging deeper. If it becomes uncomfortable, this is the exact place you want to be. Transformation is in the place where it's uncomfortable. Being comfortable is sitting on the sofa, eating whatever you like to eat and watching TV. That's comfortable. Where is the transformation there? Nowhere. So we are looking into feeling uncomfortable because that's where the transformation happens. That's where you get into your why, and that's how you reach your goals, which is what? Stephanie says, I want to lose 50 by June so I can climb a huge mountain, a lifelong dream. Wow. Okay, Stephanie, imagine you climb that amazing Kata Dam mountain. You're climbing the mountain. What is available for you once you climb that mountain? What opens up in your life then? Why is it that important? Why is climbing that mountain is so important to you? All their goals are important. Being clear as to why they are important to each individual, you, is so much more important than the goal itself. So if you noticed, maybe you've heard it enough, I've heard it before, buying is always an emotional decision, not a logical decision. So I'm comparing here with purchasing an item, purchasing a service. We are buying based on emotions. I want that. I love that trainer. I love that candy. I'm going to buy it. So we are really buying based on emotions. And then we make a logical decision or reasons why we made that purchase. The same thing with our health goals. We can have that goal, it's right there, but we're really making that decision based on our why, which is based on our emotions. While working on our goals in the process of what, we always want to be rooted, I'm repeating myself again, in our why. That is why it's so important to keep reminding yourself. That is why it's so important to have a vision board right in front of you. Have that word that's saying that image on your refrigerator, in your kitchen, in the office, where you can see your why all the time. And more than that, seeing is great, uses your senses, say it out loud. Say it in the way you can hear yourself. It is amazing when we say our whys, our mind, our brain may actually talk us out of it or starts yelling at us. Why are you saying that? This is blah, blah, blah. I don't like it. That is why it's so important to repeat your why as many times as it takes to actually hear yourself, hear and believe what you're saying. It may take a while. Sometimes it takes practice. All right, folks, so this was our what versus why, and I see you have some communication between you here. That is amazing. That's what I like, and I am looking forward to hear your why underneath the why. Build that strong foundation for your house, strong foundation for your what. That is your why, that is your foundation. On top of it is your house, that is what, and your process. All right, and ask that why. We want to root it so deeply. That is as many whys as you need to ask. Your house is on top of foundation, and foundation is as many whys as you need to ask to get deep down to your emotions, to the point you feel so uncomfortable. Oh, the center of the earth is hot. That's where you want to get your real why. All right, well, thank you very much for listening. Before you go, please, your comments. What was your main appreciation point from this conversation? If you know anyone who would like the daily support and hear the extra motivation in the wellness journey, please invite them to Friends and Health Facebook group. That's where the transformation happens, the conversations happen, and I'm looking forward to hear your feedback. What kind of challenge would you like in the month of February? We do have Valentine's coming up. We can have a friendship challenge. We can have gratitude challenge, love your heart challenge, love yourself challenge, anything that you feel you can really benefit your own emotional and physical health and others, of course, but we are starting with our own cup first and give our love and appreciation to others. Thank you so much for listening. This was Nadia Touch, and I will see you in the community. Please leave us a comment what you like the most out of this conversation. You're very welcome, and I will see you inside Friends and Health.